BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
Whose flaming idea was this Panto then, Hancock?
Panto is a noble tradition, Sydney. If you've got any better ideas, then please put them to the committee. It's all very well being critical, but that doesn't put bread and butter on the table, does it? We've had a firm offer for the Hancock players to do a Christmas Panto.
How much? £500 a night.
So we're going to have to tighten our belts, except Kenneth Williams, whose trousers are liable to fall down any time during the procedure as per usual.
Oh no, it's not in my contract. Oh, I'm not going to do it. But I know you like that sort of thing. So why aren't we doing any more Hancock half hours, Tony? No one's contacted me from the BBC.
I'm afraid, Hat, that Boris has sent a shiver of fear running down the corridors of power at the BBC, and they've got cold feet. Johnson has been threatening to withdraw the licence fee. It's very sensitive and hush-hush. The BBC are trying to supplicate him, and we're the fatted calf at the Temple of Broadcasting House.
I know he's a bit of a Burke, but why doesn't Boris Johnson like Hancock's half hour? Everybody else does.
It's him over there. Williams. He was out supporting Labour candidates during the election. He's on some sort of blacklist. Anyway, they've got him down as a Marxist troglodyte.
It's Trotskyist. Trotskyist, it's not troglodyte. Where have you been living, in a cave or something?
There you are, I've outed him. Williams knows the red lingo. Well, you are, and that's the end of it. It's like McCarthyism all over again. Anyway, Boris won't have Hancock's half hour on the telly with Williams in it.
Well, get rid of him.
How am I going to get rid of Boris?
Get rid of Kenneth Williams.
Oh, Sid, how could you? Kenneth is the one who gets all the laughs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Get rid of him so I can get some.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I've got some good jokes about Boris. I'm dying to tell them.
That's exactly why he's got rid of us. He doesn't want your waspish tongue lampooning him, and neither does the BBC. They don't want to ruffle his feathers.
I'd pluck his bloody feathers, given half a chance.
Shut it, Ken. You've got to learn to keep stum. Gobbing off all the time has got you into so much trouble, hasn't it?
Isn't that what I'm being bloody paid to do, Sid James? I'm supposed to be opening and closing my mouth in time with the words. Speaking, I'm a bloody actor, ain't I? Unfortunately, Ken, the new Tory party isn't very good-humoured. They can't take a joke. Well, they employ Michael Gove, don't they?
The Tories can't take them out, and Williams can't tell them. They should get on like a house on fire.
But a Christmas Panto, it's so degrading. Couldn't you think of anything more intellectual like what I am? People look down at me in the street, down their noses, like I'm some C-grade celeb. They'll want to start taking selfies of me, biting the head off chickens at £10 a throw.
Hark at him. Stephen Hawking wants something more intellectual. Like what? Presenting The Black Hole of Calcutta, starring Kenneth Williams.
You keep your black hole to yourself. What about Shakespeare's Twelfth Night? I like to do that. I like a bit of bard. I can expand my vowels around Shakespeare.
It's Christmas, for God's sake, William. Anyway, if Twelfth Night had been any good, it would have run for more than 12 days, wouldn't it?
You started a list then, didn't you? It is about Christmas, and it did run for more than 12 days, you clop. Well, I think Ken is right. We ought to poke fun at Boris if he's trying to silence us.
That's right, Hancock. Why don't we do a political Christmas Panto? It was a Christmas election, so why don't we take the whole Westminster thing up to Christmas Day? It's their fault, not ours.
No. Hancock's half hour isn't a political show. We're in enough trouble with that blackleg Williams over there. I saw you holding hands with Jeremy Corbyn on the TV.
It's only because his hands were cold. I was trying to warm them up. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. I'll play Jeremy Corbyn, Tony, and you can hold hands with me, Ken.
He's a bloke, Hat. You can't play him.
I'll play a man if I want to, Tony. Who said I can't play him? I should be able to play Jeremy Corbyn. I'm a good actress. The female workers will not be defeated. They will be united. Oh, come on, Hattie. I was born to play Corbyn. That part's mine. I'll fall over and rip me pants.
Yeah, but Corbyn's a red. He should be wearing his Santa suit.
I'm glad you've raised that issue, Sid. I should be wearing the Santa suit, not you. I am the leader of the troop. I should play Old Man Winter, or Father Christmas, as he's better known.
I'm afraid you can't. It's my suit. You're not having it. I'm Santa Claus.
I demand you hand over that suit. I can't play some subsidiary character like an elf. What else is there?
What about Mother Goose or a fairy? But I think Hattie wants to be the fairy. It's a bit of a giveaway dressing up like that, isn't it?
I know, Hancock. What about Santa Claus's dad? You can play him. He must have had one. It's only natural, isn't it?
No, I think you want to play Father Christmas, Hancock.
Oh, good. There's one sensible head in the room anyway.
Yes, and Sid can play Santa Claus.
They're the same flaming person, you buffoon.
Oh, you've got a wicked tongue on you. You mustn't pick on me. I had a deprived childhood. I never had any presents. My father gave me a broom, told me I was Harry Potter, and made me sweep up. Anyway, who am I going to be playing this bloody farce of a pantomime?
An elf.
Why do I have to be a flaming elf? I hate elves. Disgusting little things with silly hats and sillier expressions. Useless things. Who ever heard of an elf achieving anything?
It's either that, Ken, or a fairy.
Oh, don't you use the F word at me, said James. How dare you? I don't see myself as a fairy. I'm far too butch. All right, I'll take the elf, but you promise not to laugh. Oh, if I got a piece of tinsel for every time somebody told me I was going to play a fairy.
Now settle down, Williams. You'll make a wonderful elf. Don't worry about that.
So that leaves only one part, Tony. You'll have to be Chief Elf. That's the only part left.
Chief Elf, what a flaming come down. You're sure you don't want me playing a third chimney sweep on the left or something?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea. You'd be very good at it. With a little bit of soot on your face, and no one will recognise who you are, with a bit of luck.
You're not dishing out the parts, Williams. Get back on your shelf, Elf.
Right, it's all coming together. So that Santa is Sid, Chief Elf is Tony, another elf Ken.
Is that going to be my only credit? Kenneth Williams as another elf. Haven't I even got a name like Alf, the good-looking elf or something?
Well, in Santa's Westminster Grotto, Ken, you can be Michael Gove. So that's Santa, Chief Elf, another elf, and the Christmas Tree Fairy.
Oh, you've got it wrong, At. She's a furry, not a fairy. Furry because it's a Christmas fir tree, you see. Ha 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 ha. You can put that one in the show. Cost you under a knicker though, Hancock.
Yes, very good, Ken. Very droll. I'll give you an extra tenner. So on account of Sid having a Santa costume, he will have to play Boris Johnson. So any hope of an accurate characterisation goes straight out the flaming window, doesn't it?
So very much. Up yours, Hancock. Merry Christmas.
So that means I'll be Nicola Sturgeon of the SNP and Arlene Foster of the DUP.
That adds up to a lot of fee, doesn't it, At? How come you're getting two parts, though? You'll be demanding a living wage next. You can't do accents either, can you?
Well, Ken, I deserve double money. It's time there was more gender equality, and I've got some catching up to do, haven't I? I'm not doing accents, it's a panto, not a regional geography lesson. Thank you very much.
So that means you're going to have to play Jacob Rees-Mogg, Hancock. Bad luck.
What do you mean by bad luck? You're doing this on purpose, Sid J. Why Jacob Rees-Mogg, of all the people to pick? Why pick on him? What's Christmassy about him? It's not Christmas at the Undertaker's, is it? Mince pies around the coffin.
You can make him Christmassy, Hancock, 'cause you're such a good character actor. Or so I've been misled to believe.
But I don't want to make Jacob Rees-Mogg Christmassy. Despite being a good character actor, I can't perform miracles.
Oh, go on. He looks like an elf. You can keep me company on the Westminster elf shelf with me Gove and Mogg, a couple of elfy chums. We can hold hands and blow kisses at the audience.
No, we cannot. This is good, clean family entertainment, Williams. Can't you control yourself? OK, let's meet tomorrow and we can have a reading of the script. Right, Sid, or shall I call you Santa?
Or is it Boris? I'm getting confused. Who am I?
You're all of them, of course. But who would you like to be referred to amongst us thespians?
To avoid going off me nut, you better call me Sid.
And what about for the purposes of this script?
All right, call me Santa or Boris or whatever you flaming want.
Right, in the first scene, Santa comes in and says, "Hey, Rudolph, giddy up."
Wait a minute, where did bloody Rudolph spring from all of a sudden?
For heaven's sake, show some initiative, Williams. You can play the back half of Rudolph, and now you can play the front half. We're going to have to double up as there's only 4 of us.
Hang on a minute. I'm not having Ken down there, near my you-know-what.
You know what? What's that when it's at home? Oh, don't tell me. I'll get to the bottom of it. You're getting a bit fussy. You've never complained before.
What on earth do you mean by that, Ken? Take that back. Tony, help.
Come, everyone. Let's not let this festive family play degenerate into a sordid punch-up about double entendres. Sid and I will play Rudolph, thus ensuring nobody gets stumped.
How on earth do you expect me to play Rudolph and Santa? I've just called Rudolph. How can I appear on stage as him as well?
And there was I thinking you were a versatile character actor, Sid. All right, I'll be the front and Williams will be the back.
No, I want Atty up front. I don't want you rearing my ugly head.
You can't have Atty, Williams. You'll have to have me, like it or lump it. And no funny business. I'll be watching you.
No, I won't lump it. I'll join ITV. They haven't got anybody funny.
Tony Hancock speaking. Oh, the BBC. Oh, you want us back on set tomorrow? Oh, good. Oh dear, and there we were, hoping to have a little bit of a break.
Oh, chance of luck, Hancock.
No, only joking. You know we can't stop. Yes, we'll be delighted to be back, Sir Director General.
Oh, goody. Is Hancock's half hour back, Tony?
Yes, At. The team is back, doing what it does best. Situation comedy. None of this Panto malarkey. Boris has had a change of heart. Something about skeletons in his closet.
Yes, and I bet he's got a really big closet too, the silly bugger.
Merry Christmas from everyone at Hancock's half hour.